Look at our finished Barbie fry. Look at that. Give them a shot, Dad. On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you a Barbie fried chicken in a little different way. Just a little different way. But let me pause right here to say special thanks to my patrons that have been making the Patreon page possible. If you would like to be a part of the Patreon family, click on the link in the description and join us over on Patreon. I want to say special thanks to the new people coming onto the page. A resounding manners and respect to those that were there with me for the longest while. Some who automatically find me back. But let's get on to our video. But before that, our post notification shout out today, they go right up there. Barbie fried chicken. Right here I've got my oil being preheated and like almost to low. Alright, I got me here some chicken that has been seasoned. Season your chicken your own way. You see? Season your chicken how you like to season your chicken. I have seasoned mine. I've already pre-seasoned mine. Okay, so I've showed you times and times and times again how to season your chicken. So we don't want to long out the video too much by each time I come for the chicken video. May I show you? Come, I don't want to not get bored. But season your chicken the way you like, because actually you don't want to see me seasoning the chicken again. You want to see this new method of, not a really new method, but a little different, a little lighter thing doing. So look here. I have got me right here some dry rub, which is just flour, a little cornstarch and all of that. I put a little black pepper. If you want to season yours, you can season yours. This is a thigh, and I have given my thigh a slit right there to let it be flat. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm using, if you don't want to use no gloves, use your hand. Because look here, me feel like say, but comment down below and tell me. Me feel like say, you know where they pan your hand when you wash your hands clean. You don't really know where they pan them gloves there. But comment. So what I'm doing at this point, I am pressing on this flour, you know, getting it in all these little parts. Be careful which part of the chicken you're using and make sure you ain't got lots and lots of bones sticking out. This is a pretty reasonable big size thigh, so you want the thigh to flat. You don't want it to have hunchback. So I am pressing down this dry rub on it, and I'll be shaking it the excess off, and I'll be putting it right there. I'll be leaving it to, like, you know, let the flour set on it. Another tie. Next patient, you know, right on over here we say, when we have the next patient, comment below and tell me what we say. Let me know when we have the next patient on the Jamaican Cooking Journey, what do we say? Alright, so I'm gonna finish all these and I'm gonna have them lying down. Remember to shake the excess, but you want to press it on. Whilst you preheat your oil on a very low heat. You don't want too much of a high heat. And actually I will be like kind of shallow fat. I won't be doing deep fat. Alright, so next. So my oil is reasonably preheated, and I have just upped my flame a bit because I did preheat it on the low. So now I'm going to be starting to be frying my thighs. I have my thighs there, and I'll shake the excess, and I'm going to be frying it. I just up my flame a bit. I probably can up it a little more. Okay, so I have my dry rub all packed on, and I have it done too for the leg and thigh, the drumstick. So it seems like my pot here can hold also. I'm gonna be adding my legs or my drums, whatever you wanna call it. So let's put them in there, and we wanna fry. We're not gonna fry thoroughly because we're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna finish it in there. And I'm not crowding my pot too much. Get my heat up a little. Make space for the other one. And then I'll catch you in the next clip. Pretty reasonable size pot. You can check out the Hammerson storefront. You'll find it there. Next clip. So look at our chicken here. We're going to turn them for the very first time. And I am using this tongue. So you use what you want to use. So you see that crisp, nice, that dry rub. Yeah, that's right on there. You know, you don't want to get these all burned, frying too dark. So if you think it's good and you see all those ties, you see them now have no back. Yeah, they are flat. When your ties are too big, you give them that little split. I'll do a video and show you how. Okay, so turn in these. Alright, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Our chicken is on the other side frying. Remember, you don't want them to fry too dry and all dried out in the middle, so that's why you don't go too high. Now it's time for us to preheat our oven because it's on the other side. It will soon be ready. Okay, so we're gonna preheat to 350. Mine is at 350 already, so that's it. So remember I said Barbe fry. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 Barbe fry. So I'm showing you this. Now this is my barbecue sauce. This is not homemade. This is just store-bought. So do what you want. You can put some spice. You can put some, whatever. You can pep up this barbecue sauce. Seeing that it's not homemade, you can do what you want with it. Okay? I'll probably just add a little chili powder to mine. Or a little chili sauce. Now I have here a tray. I've got here a rack. I have fitted my tray with a piece of foil paper with the sheen side up, and that is to just enable for easy cleanup. What I want to do, I've got a little oil here. I want to really like brush my rack. I like to brush it. Why? Because the barbecue sauce is sticky, and when it goes onto the tray or onto the rack, it might just stick. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be brushing my rack, yes, and then I'm going to leave it to preheat. So I want when I put my chicken, when I put my chicken into my barbecue sauce, I'm putting it onto a hot rack. That simply means it helps it not to stick that much. I'm using my brush, and I've just greased my rack. I'm going to use the same brush for my barbecue sauce. I'll catch you then. Removing our chicken. This is our chicken thigh. And we have just taken back our sheet pan from the oven, really hot. So I like to take my chicken, lower my flame. Be careful though, especially when using these pans. Me and them not burning enough. Bring the excess oil, we're putting it on there. Everything is hot. Hope you're seeing, watching the sequence that I'm doing it in. When you preheat your oven, and all of them something there. Yeah. So we're putting them down with the skin side up, of course. And we're going to finish with the skin side up. But I'll show you how. Okay? So everything is hot here. Our chickens are pretty hot. Our tray is reasonably hot with the rack on it. So we can turn our flame off now, and I like that. And we have our thighs them sitting down all flat. If I never tell us that thigh, you might think a breast. We've got some work to do. My oven is almost at the preheat stage now. Any minute it can go off. What I like to do today, I'm not going to be dipping. I'm going to be brushing on my barbecue sauce. You know, just gently. So let me tell you, I'll be brushing these just to this side, okay? And I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, you heard my oven there. So you see, I am working on point. You just want to go gently. Takes a little time. They're still hot. The oven is being preheated, so the top of the stove relatively hot. Because we just turn off the chicken with a fry side of it. brush them to one side. We're focusing on this top side right now. So we put it on reasonably nice. You don't want to dip it. Why? Sometimes when you dip it, it gets too heavy. And you get what me I say, depends on the barbecue sauce where you use. So I'm showing you another way that you can brush. Okay, when I done brush them and I put them in the oven, me I can show you, you know. This is our side up. Oven preheated. You heard the preheat signal just now. The putting it in there. We'll be leaving that for about 15 minutes. When I'm ready to turn, I will return. Next clip. So after about 17 minutes, this is what our upside looks like. So we're going to flip. Remember I told you we're gonna flip because we have got to flip again, you know. So you see that tray under there, all those excess juices running out. The chicken is being cooked now. Remember I told you I did not fry it all dry, and you see the foil paper, it enables you for just easy cleanup. Okay, so we are gonna flip, and then we are gonna do the same thing again, and we are gonna put it in the oven. Now after we have acquired that look on this other side, we are going to be flipping for the last time, ending it with the skin side up. So make we flip and then put on for a little, and then when we are putting in when we are turning for the last time, we return. You see that? All the juices that have not been have come out. So you gotta be careful because you want to have your thing looking good, so you can have your presentation. You know, while your skin them come off, you know. Some people don't like skins, but I can tell you, the skin gives a beautiful finish. Next clip. Here we go. So remember, these sides are a little more technical because it's the under part of the thigh. So you have some little groove where you want to just tap your brush into, you know. Put it on nice. Even it up good. We're gonna turn this up to the oven, to the top of the oven. Okay, next clip. Back into this oven we go. One more time, and we're gonna flip. That is the bottom that was underneath for the first time up onto the face of the oven. Okay, little FYI for you, I must admit, this process or this version, it uses a lot more of your barbecue sauce. Pardon my sweating, it's really hot. Okay, so it requires a lot more barbecue sauce. Why? As you tot the chicken, the hot chicken, it sucks in, so you don't get barbie fry flavor on the outside and on the skin. You get it to the core of the chicken because it sucks it in as it bakes onto it. Okay, so try to remember, program out amount of chicken you have, and make sure you have enough barbecue sauce. I'll catch you back in the next clip. Now this is my last. I've turned back over onto the original side, so I have added a little more barbecue sauce. As I said before, this is store-bought. If I had done mine, it would have a sheen. Actually, I am not getting the sheen. What I'm going to be doing is just using a little of my chicken oil that I used, and you can even use a little of this too. Do to your suit, okay? Don't do to my suit. So I'm gonna mix it now with my brush. I like my barbecue chicken finish, or Barbie fry. I like it finishing with a nice glossy finish. So you gotta mix this in. You got to mix it in a little. Mix it in, not a little, thoroughly. You want to mix it till you stop seeing that oil on the top. All mixed in. We're gonna go give this final little tot. Just tot along. Don't do too much. Yeah, you could use a little melted butter. That would be fine. But because I have the chicken oil there, I know say full of flavor. I'm just do it. Okay, this is my final. I'm gonna put it back in there for another maybe 7 to 8 minutes, just to give me that finish. If you look and see, this is so succulent. It's like, seriously, it's gonna come right off the bone in your mouth. When you see me next, make a plate up some of this soda, you know. Next clip. Look at our finished Barbe fry. Look at that. Give them a shot, Dad. Our finished Barbe fried. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. Serve it with what you want, mashed potatoes, white rice. You know the drill. Please do. Enjoy.